Okay, wow, that was pretty impressive. 1:59:40 full natty bra. That was definitely a natural performance. You could see how fresh Eliud was crossing the line there. It's just a training jog. It looked like he was just doing a warm-up, didn't it? That was definitely natural. Natural as you could be. It's just, that wasn't even that fast. It wasn't that fast at the time. It's no big deal. They just had the good shoes. I'll show you the shoes. Actually, no, I think he had some special shoes. These were the next percent, my favourite shoe ever. But he had looked like he had some special shoes. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Pacers had the next percent, I'm assuming. Looked like a pink version. But people ask me, durianrider. I'm sure I'm backwards. Full natty bra or enhanced? No, natural. I'm calling it early. It's just hard work. Eliud is about my age, 42. He says he's 35, but he looks a lot older than that. The Kenyans are known to understandably fudge their age so they can go and do international races when they're teenagers. Fair enough, I'll do the same. Just like I used to do when I was sneaking in nightclubs. They want to sneak into get some income as a runner. Fair enough to them. It's not exactly easy over there. $200 a year income if you average a Kenyan. So I think it's understandable. But definitely I would say it's just hard work. It's just hard work, good shoes. They had Salazar's on the team. He's a great coach. He's a very experienced coach. Good with the vitamins. So I would definitely say 100% natural. Let's just play devil's advocate. Let's say that we're gonna put Dr. Ferrari on the record there. Then they'll be running probably 145s. If you can run a 159 clean, which they did today, then you could run 145 for the marathon on the full buffet, the full natty bra buffet, full for sure. The cortisones, the Canacort, the oxygen vector systems, the whole works. 145 at least. On a bad day, a 150. Today we did a 159 natty, and it just goes to show you, man, there is no limits to human possibilities. Roger Bannister, the med student, he was a med student at the time, and his coach was France Stampfel, who was well-known, staunch anti-doping advocate back in the day, good old France Stampfel. And Roger Bannister, medical student, no need to take anything from the lab, just a bit of glucose powder, bit of water, be good to go. Let's talk about nutrition. Carbs. We saw it in the press, they're having corn and sugar, and what was, this is for all the keto people out there who are still watching, the keto crew, the low carbers. What was Kipchoge, is that pronounced right? EK? What was the champion eating? What were all the pace runners eating? Carbohydrates, that's right, they were all eating high carb, low fat. No one was eating bacon sandwiches, they're all jam sandwiches, gels, sugar, cereal, soy milk, sugar on top. It's a standard lean marathon affair, it keeps you lean. So that was fantastic to see that. So yeah, there was. I remember calling this back in 2012, saying that max cushion shoes, are the future of running. And then I got a pair of Ultra Olympus in 2014. I was like, man, this is the future. Like once these Kenyan runners get on these max cushion shoes, the times are going to go, and they did. They dropped massively. So now to go under 159, the shoes made a huge. I mean, look at Eliud's face when he came across the line. He's beating his chest. He's like so lucid. He's doing the interviews. He's like, boom, boom, boom. He's off his fucking chops. And he's so lucid. He's just like, whatever. There's no fatigue at all. Not a skerrick of fatigue running a 159 training run. That was a fucking training run. All right. I ran a 17:30 on the dot today, 5K local park run. I was gassed at the line. I was like gassed. But Eliud was accelerating that last K. Just ramp it up. Let's pick it up. You're doing a good performance when you can ramp up the last K and sprint, and just drop your whole pace group. There's only one guy who was trying to keep up, and everyone's like, hey, just chill out, our job's done. So that was a fantastic effort there. Just goes to show you carbohydrates and just clean as a whistle. There's nothing. There's just a man on the moon. It's a 4-minute mile. It's a sub 2 hour marathon. Full natty bra. Just good, clean, wholesome sport. There's no way out there that Nike or any of these companies involved would want to take advantage of the economic situation in these African countries. And, you know, there's no way there'd be any coaches over there from cycling or swimming or whatever who would go into Kenya or Uganda or Ethiopia and show these people how to use erythropoietin and all that. Nah, and say, hey, you win, you give me a commission, you prize. That wouldn't happen. This world is a very fair place, and fair efforts are rewarded. You know, you don't need to take any shortcuts. There's no dope. It's just none of that allowed. This is, you know, it's testing. It's a clean world out there. It's very fair. Everyone in Africa and, you know, North Korea, everyone has equal opportunities. The media tells me, and so there's no reason for anyone. There's no pressure for anyone to take any drugs to escape poverty. You know, I mean, why would that? There's no prize money for this. You know, he gets like a little trophy at home. There's nothing. He gets a free pair of Nike shoes, which is, I would run a marathon. It's cost me $350 or whatever that was. I'd run a marathon for a free pair of Next Percent, would you? That's the deal there. Carbs for the win. Dude's over 40, running a 159, clean, natty. Where's all those 20-year-old kids out there? All talk. That's fantastic. How old is Eliud? I would love to know how old he really is. He doesn't look 35. He looks a lot older than that to me. Very lean, high carb for the win. And he's eating what I hear he's eating a mostly vegan diet. He doesn't look like he's eating a lot of meat, does he? Look how lean he is, man. Jeez, his cheekbones are like just all sucked in and just sticking right out. He looks like one of those. What's that movie? What's that movie that starts with the A? The Aliens? Alibaba? Not Alibaba. The one, the James Cameron. Avatar. He looks like an avatar. You know, he looks like an avatar face. His whole sucked right up. Every sinew there, you could see it all. That's my taking it. The shoes, the carbs, the hard work, full natty bra training. It all will come together today, and that just goes to show you that the carbohydrate diet. You know what I mean? All these muppets out there. Anyone who says, "Oh, keto," say, if keto is so good, how come the 159 guy is eating so much carbohydrate? How come he's eating almost mostly vegan diet? You know what I mean? Read the interviews. He goes, I don't eat meat the week beforehand. You really think he's got a big steak or big protein shake bounced around in his gut? Do this experiment yourself at home. You know what I mean? Look at his veins coming out. Do the experiment at home. You know, have your steak if you're skeptical of it. Have a big steak, then go and run in the morning. You know what I mean? Do that. And have your cornflakes or rice for dinner, then go run in the morning. Notice the difference in your gut. There's no one out there who says, yeah, I want to have a steak in my gut when I go and run and do a run. It's like, no, mate. Anyway, enough banter, enough talking. Fantastic effort today. Just goes to show, if I repeat myself again, the max cushion shoes, where it's at, the carbohydrate, low fat, where it's at, belief system, where it's at, and hemoglobin. You got to have a good lot of blood. It's all about the blood. Thanks for watching.
Los geht's, Berlin-Marathon 2019. Michael Müller, der regierende Bürgermeister, hat auch in diesem Jahr den Start eröffnet. Und das sind die Bilder.